Good evening. It's very good to see so many people in the room this year. In fact, those of you who may have been here last year will have noticed that we've had to actually change the layout in the room because we just couldn't get everybody in otherwise. Good evenings, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. Firstly, my congratulations to all the companies featured in this year's Interbrand ranking of Japan's top 30 global and top 30 domestic brands. It is, as always, gratifying to see the terrific contribution that Japan's leading brands make in the marketplace, both at home and abroad. It's a testament to the excellence of this country's leading companies and the wealth of talent their brands represent. A little later, I'll mention a few of the remarkable success stories our report highlights for the past year. But first, let me just make an observation or two. Flying into Tokyo earlier this week, I was struck by these details and touches, great and small, that we have become to know as Japanese standards in business, service and life. The trains, the roads, the infrastructure, everything is running smoothly and efficiently. The service is exemplary, the hospitality enviable, and the cuisine, of course, speaks for itself. More Michelin restaurants than any other city, and my favourite food on the planet. I travelled through agricultural landscapes getting ready for spring, industrial zones full of energy and drive. I saw container ships preparing to export around the world the goods produced by this tremendous human energy. It's hard to believe that less than a year ago, this country suffered one of the greatest natural disasters in recent history. An event which, coupled with the desperate situation in the world's economy, would surely have brought any other nation to its knees. It's not just business as usual that we're witnessing. It's business driven by passion and a will to overcome adversity. What is it about Japan that gives it such strength and resilience? It's not the first time this country has pulled back from the brink of the abyss by the hard work and determination of its people. If that was something that you could export, we'd all be buying. The phenomenal outpouring of goodwill you've received this past year has not just been sympathy for a shaken and mourning population. It's been an expression of trust in a country that we depend on to solve problems and to help show the way to an optimistic, sustainable future. Never before has Japan felt so central to the world community, and its setbacks and triumphs so much a part of our own lives. It shows that we really are a single global family bonded by our interdependence. The question is, can the same determination and spirit that we see in Japan today be used to revitalise your overseas brand relationships tomorrow? Can your businesses be as agile and responsive on the world stage as your citizens were in Tohoku? My belief is that the answer to both these questions lies in a precise, focused and reinvigorated statement of your brand vision. You need to articulate this vision, promote your ideas and recapture the imagination of the world. The time for stoic Japanese silence is over. Every company in Japan has a story to tell. You cannot expect the marketplace to tell these stories for you. You must reach out, engage your audience, instinctively, compellingly, every day and without exception. Speak in a single global voice that resonates across the digital world that we all now live in. Use every touch point, events, face-to-face contacts, retail, relationships, and of course, blogs and social media. Take your story of trust, resilience, and quality to every corner of the globe. Brands are now defined through dialogue. They need to have a point of view. They should show leadership. And when the unexpected happens, they must have something to say. Let me take a moment just to mention a few of the companies that got their voice heard this past year. Nissan took firm control of its communications through a potent mix of stories, blogs, online videos, and an effective new global marketing team. Komatsu enjoyed solid sales growth. It earned plaudits for bringing assistance to disaster-stricken areas. And it also introduced the world's first hybrid hydraulic excavators. Uniqlo continued to conquer overseas markets with cool messaging, web dialogue, and viral buzz from New York to Moscow to Seoul. These companies show just how important it is to connect, communicate, and persuade through stories and deeds. So how can we all do it? The key is to build a brand narrative that places your country and your company at the heart of the worldwide community, attuned to our hopes and aspirations, in touch with our life choices, sharing our beliefs, and inspiring us. The wonderful thing is that right now you have a truly inspiring story to tell. I've already mentioned your drive and the determination in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, but there's so much more that you could be talking about. Your unique manufacturing ethos and corporate culture, your commitment to green consciousness and sustainability, the diligence of your science, the rigour of your quality control, and the breathtaking scope of your innovation. How traditions, principles, and values can be retained and put to the service of our modern world without cutting corners and upholding your businesses like badges of honour. The beauty of Kaizen, the constant quest to do things better. Your ability not just to survive, but to thrive in a low-growth environment with a belief in steady, long-term prosperity may well set the model for all of the world's economies. Collectively, stories like these form the larger narrative of Brand Japan, an epic of great achievement that's still being written. These are your stories. You should be telling them with every breath. Interbrand's core belief is that brands have the power to change the world. Every time I come back to Japan, I'm reminded of the truth of that belief. It's all around us. It's here in this room. Raise your voice. There is a world out there eager to listen. I commend you for all of the contribution that you've already made to the contribution you are yet to make. Thank you very much.